Recently, the automotive community and the world at large suffered a terrible loss. Mike Lavallee, founder and owner of Killer Paint, passed away. His airbrushing legacy will live on through the various cars, trucks, and innumerable canvases that he created during his illustrious career. Mike was a true artist, and his talent was incredible.
Not only was Mike a phenomenal artist and car enthusiast, but he was a close friend and longtime member of the Overhaulin family. He's been a fixture on the show since his very first appearance.
Mike was truly an artist, not only in the work that he did, but also the friendships that he created. Everything was about beauty, and we've truly lost a legend in Mike. I just want to share some of the moments that Mike came down and helped us on Overhaulin and rides as well, but I hope you enjoy this, and Mike, God bless you, and you will be deeply missed.
And now, his true fire will burn eternally, not just on all his automotive art, but forever in our hearts.
He will be deeply missed, and our hearts go out to his friends and his family throughout this difficult time.
I want to introduce you to my little friend.
Yeah! Gotta paint. Must paint. Fire! Fire! Fire!
I do custom airbrush artwork on all different vehicles. I mean, I've done everything from show tractors to bicycles to airplanes to helicopters. But mostly my main business is custom motorcycles and vehicles like this. But I also do canvas work too. I just don't have time to do it anymore. I'm too busy doing this. Wildlife artist, I do all that sort of thing. You know, I don't know what I'd be doing if I wasn't doing this. You know, I really love this. I'd do this for free. Don't tell anybody. But this gives you an accurate sketch on the car.
Mike is a master at his craft, one of the originators of the true fire style. Ray, as you probably already know, this is kind of a big deal.
Mike has a lot of work back home. One look at what he can do, and you can see why. It always starts simple and soon becomes real.
Mike first set out to paint movie posters. To earn his way, he learned sign painting and then pinstriping, motorcycles followed by cars, bringing in the airbrush along the way. It all led to his true fire that caught on, well, like, you fill in the blank.
I'm basically self-taught. I went to school for sign painting, picked up the art of pinstriping, traveled around the country and did pinstriping on motorcycles and that type of thing. And then my dad's a taxidermist. He kind of showed me the little ways around the airbrush, and I really liked it. And I just applied my original art talent to the airbrush, and that's how I've gotten to where I've gotten now. I know if somebody like Chip Foose puts his trust in me, then that means I'm doing something right. Because I know the level that he likes his stuff to be at. And if I can do work for him and he's satisfied with it, then I'm doing something pretty good. And when Chip says it looks good, I'll take his word for it.
He's the king of fire. You know, it's like I say, he's the original, he's the best. Bring him in, let him do the best. I love working with Mike where it's the two talents. I'll lay out a stripe and get something started, but then let him do his work, and you know, together we create some real fun packages. Now the talent steps in.
Yeah, whatever.
He's a world-class painter and one heck of a fine interpretive dancer.
Intertwine it and do all that stuff.
How's it go?
On other Overhaulin rides, we've seen Mike work with his traditional three-color base of red, orange, and yellow, topped by some white highlights and an occasional soft touch of purple. Here, he's working almost exclusively with white. And even with that limited palette, we're getting the whole flamed-up story from the front to the back.
Let's check back in on Mike's current masterpiece.
I've got my artwork laid out here. I'm gonna pull the mask off and add a few more flame licks on here, and I think we'll clear it and get it on the truck. I think Peter's gonna like that. Now you'll see why I left all that mask on there.
It's this type of precision and a nearly obsessive attention to detail that sets Killer Paint a step above the rest.
The whole crew here is eager to see how Randy will react.
Oh my goodness, look at that.
Hey, like that, Fat Daddy?
Get it.
That's it. That's a hot rod right there.
Like any Mike Lavallee ride, you can't help it when you lose yourself, studying the car, discovering something new with each and every pass.
Well, I've already got the yellow. That's what I'm gonna paint everything with first. I'm paint everything with yellow so there'll be different values of yellow, light, dark, medium. And then I'm gonna come back with the candy green and paint over the yellow. The yellow's gonna turn green. On the trunk, I did an Apache skull with a bandana with 3 feathers, 3 eagle feathers. And then off the sides of the skull, I have 2 eagle wings. But the whole thing's gonna be tone on tone, so it's not gonna be like in your face. And then we're thinking we're gonna put maybe a little bit of fire coming off the wheel wells because it's classic. The last thing I gotta do is throw my signature on there. Every artist signs his work. So I'll throw my logo on there, real faint, put my signature on there, call it good.
And with the logo in place, the king of Killer Paint has once again completed a jaw-dropping masterpiece.
Watch the colors pop. Bam.